Alright, I don't know why the stream acted like that in the beginning. Alright. Unlink. Alright. Let's get started on this now. Alright. That's going to be a big breakout today. 41.67, 30s right there. That'll be really big. Previous day high and PMH. That's going to be big for SPY. There's also good supports we can go off of. Nasdaq's in a good spot too. Probably just play at 13,940s. Resistance support. If it falls through 13,855s is what we watch for bear. See how silver's doing today. Damn, they pumped up big. I didn't realize it almost went 27. It's probably just going to continue after breaking that downtrend. Same with gold. It's probably going to get up to at least the top of that trend line. It's trying to hold above that support turn resistance though, so if I can get that right there, we're Gucci on that one. Here's the Dow. The Dow's still holding nice. Get it above that level. Alright, so keep that on watch too. I think I'm going to add AMD to the list today. Let's start over. Or wait, let's see what I even have. Alright, let's just start over. Marking emerging candles. If you guys want to know what I'm going through, it's just the TA routine. Marking that because this is a clear level of resistance right there. I don't think I see anything else I like. Support right there. Ooh, that's like right where we are now. I was just marking it because I liked it right here on that day's resistance turn support. Resistance again. Jump rope. Resistance. Support. Fell. Possible support. So we'll see how that one goes. Man, you almost might as well wait for that level. Just because of here. See if we can get a couple to line up. Yeah, like this. So you got resistance, support, support, fell through from open, push through, support, where it fell through, and then you're messing with it again. So I'm going to definitely keep that level up. I also like this level though too. You got a resistance there, resistance. That might even be the better breakout level. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That's way better. I don't know. I'm not really like adding AMD to the list most of the time. Let's see. How far is earnings? 5 days. Okay, did we do that? Alright, now let's mark our system. Might as well just leave that there, just because it was used so well. That's a big level there, support. 235. That's definitely going to be our break below. Okay, we got our levels for breakout. What's our targets, though? Is that really the next thing I have? Oh, that's why. Let's go to the 4 hour. That's better. Alright, let's open up. It's Cortana, not my notes. Alright. Boeing. I must be tired. I almost typed 337. Boeing wishes it was at 337 again. $233.55 looks good. Alright, we got Boeing. Good morning, Will. INTC as ERT. Oh, okay, good. Good thing I already didn't want to add AMD then. That adds more to that. I just won't mess with AMD. Still funny how BA gets good news and drops in price. Hell yeah, man. That's the BA effect. Good news sends it down, bad news sends it up. Well, at least what you think would be bad news or good news. Here's Bank of America almost testing the bottom of its range perfectly. This might be a good breakout stock today. Look at that strong recovery too. It hit that and wants to come back up already. Let's make sure we got our lines right. Okay, so gap range from here. Emerging candle. Got another resistance right there that I'll just mark. One there. And a really big one here. Alright, so let's focus around that. So let's mark yesterday's high at 38.78. There's those two levels we have marked close. Let's just delete the close for one. I'd say that's a good level too, being yesterday's PMH to support. That's like your 80% entry. So that'll be a good support or break below, or even target for break below today. So BAC has a very nice range. I'll probably try and call that out. Let's see. You see how last time it had that candle it gapped up? We don't have that gap up today. So you might already have that movement just sitting aside. So even just a pump to like 39.50s, that could be done. Could also just see a move down or big wick fight here today. Wouldn't surprise me either. But that could be a very good breakout. I'd say these are your levels. Here's your first target for down. Here's your first for above. And then you have plenty to go off of right here as well. You can kind of go to 39.25, 39.50, 39.75, and then probably 40 flat is what I would go off every 25 cents, because that's a lot of movement for a stock that's less than 40 bucks. So definitely keep that on watch if you guys are watching BAC. I like those levels though. As you can see, BL&K is rising. This was also called out to a bunch of people, but we didn't like type a legit signal for this, just because we're really good. We really like the EV sector. Beyond's in a nice range. Still fighting down there. CSIQ signal should still be up. You guys should still be in this, to be honest. That one and F-Cell were the only two callouts lately. I've called out that. I'm actually trying to push people to hold longer than a day. DAL could be a good ripper. DDD I expect to keep moving up. If you guys don't have shares of this or anything, like, you should get into the 3D printer section. It's not even just what you think with like people printing masks and stuff like that. Like, no. It's a lot more than just printing random crap. They do all kinds of stuff. They do aerospace, all kinds of engineering applications that you can apply with this here. And these are all some really good companies that I like. But definitely keep that sector on watch. Same with clean energy. Same with energy just in general. Digital health's going to keep rising as COVID. That's like a COVID sector. Crypto stocks, of course. You get your genomes are on value buy. Healthcare are in good areas with resistances. Pet stocks are on value buy, but will take just as long as genome sector. Pot stocks are taking a hit, still finding a base. Solar is on a value buy. Yeah, I'd say solar, genome, EV, 3D. Those are the top 4 I would watch for value buys. Which isn't just for stock buying, guys. Value buys is good for option traders as well. I'm also looking for this here. We all know how much I like DE. We took profits on this play, and then it started coming down, so I'm glad we did that. But what's crazy is it actually broke that trend line, so we're going to have to see what happens here. Because it ends up holding this base of this retracement. We'll see. So you're going to possibly see me call that out before end of week or next week or even week after that. We don't know how long it'll take to set up. Etsy's another one me and Chef are both keeping on watch just because of the trend line it's trying to hold. Today could be a very bullish day for them. This is just like the BAC setup. As you can see, BAC is trying to bounce off a trend line and hasn't gapped up too much. It's kind of the same thing here. Bouncing off trend line, hasn't gapped up that much. Okay, it's actually going up a little good, but it's sitting on that level we have marked, so let's see what that is. Right here. So very, very strong emerging candle resistance. As you can see, it is used a lot here. All right, so I'd say if Etsy can hold to 1150s, this is going to be a really good one. let's get through. Facebook. Let's just check it out. I don't know if I'm going to add Facebook again. Damn, that's so good. Yeah, people be like, that's a disgusting pre-market. That's actually a really good pre-market. Let me delete all this. Because it lines up. Just mark this. Honestly, at that point, you might as well just mark your previous day high. Why even wait to mark all that? This is your range. And then you have a nice tighter pre-market range about right here and here. So I'd kind of focus on this level and this level. Let's see. Yeah, it even lines up with that. So I'd kind of watch this range for puts on Facebook. But make this your target because it's not going any lower if it doesn't break this. So just get out of that mindset of trying to hold during this range. This is where people lose, is when they get into puts here and then they hold because they want to earn 1,000% or something, you know. When in reality they need to be taking profits towards this level. You know, this from here to here is an amazing trade. So quit tripping. Quit paying attention to other people's gains and wondering how you can also get 5,000% gains and all other random crap that they only get once in their lifetime. You know, that might be the only time you see your friend or a peer or someone around you, just another trader, make big gains like that, you know. Don't expect to make 600% as a normal thing. Man, I'm so nice to see Solar just running. I don't know how many times me and Chef been just telling people to get in. Netflix. Do we even want to call this out? It's too close to ER still, just because it just happened. I like that range, though, man. I like this. I like the fact that it's still within pre-market extended hours and the fact that it's still within previous days. See, play puts under this. Play calls above this. First target. Neo. This is going to be a good one. It's starting to rise on its bigger time frame, actually, before we delete that. It's starting to pull back up on its bigger time frame, breaking this downtrend. As you can see, EV are collecting hype. Every single day you have heard me say EV is a value buy. Okay, so this is why we have been watching this. It's not just related to Biden. This is just an overall sector that's bullish for the future. ER is done, believe it, for this week. Yeah, I'm not going to. Screw Netflix. Got a bunch of other good plays we could get on. Let's call this one out, though. Let's get Neo on the list. I'm going to say above 39.20. I clearly got lazy and didn't feel like marking more. Why did I do that? Oh, I didn't get lazy. There's just nothing here. I got that support there, that resistance there, and then that one. I have to find my own levels. I got more to look at. Morning, Casey. Morning, Myth and morning, Living Waterway. Morning, everybody. $38.65. Let's do 38. Yeah, we'll do 38. All right, we'll go with that. All right, guys, this is all I got so far. We got Boeing, Etsy reminded, Neo. We've not just talked about these, though. We've talked about multiple indexes and different stuff like that. So the big watch is EV, solar, clean energy, all these sectors, 3D printer. But You'll see me switch these out though. But as you can see, the other day you saw me and Harlan calling out healthcare. That's because we got a lot of people rotating into healthcare to take it to the resistances or even to push it just to new highs, just to slow it down again. And then the other day you saw, me and Chef calling out solar. Well, that's because people are starting to get into solar now. So as you can see, there are other markets than just SPY and NASDAQ. So let's see, SPY right here, great spot. NASDAQ, yes, but there are other sectors to get into and start paying attention to. So don't just, tunnel vision on these. It is great to learn these and all, but don't just tunnel vision these. As you can see, over time I started to learn about multiple sectors and see, like, when should I start looking at them type deal. And still working on that. You don't just get good at that once and then you're like, okay, I'm done. No, you got to continuously, remind yourself and remain aware of each sector and where they're at in correlation of each other, just to get a better grip on, future pricing and which one you should start rotating towards, or which one's lagging, which one's leading, stuff like that. I don't know if there's a time where our chat's ever late on that. Most everyone in chat, not even just the leaders in chat, are pretty much on that. So I'm really proud of that. It's really hard for a lot of people to be like, oh, we're not trading SPY today. Let's get into healthcare. Let's get into the banks. Let's get into airlines, solar, whatever it may be. So just always go through this. If you guys ever need me to drop like a list of what's in these lists, I'll do that after I go back through and kind of refresh some of them, because some of them don't have any watch list, and some of them don't have enough, like my pet stock watch list. There's a couple stocks in there I don't have in there still, so I need to add that. But yeah, as you can see, we already have these charted. I haven't had to touch my levels one time this week, except to just add new intraday levels, in which I just delete here and there. As you can see, I added this one because it's a good base here. I think I added that. Yeah, I did add that one just because it's pre-market high it's gonna be our breakout. But see, we have a base here, So now I'm looking for another rally to hit that double top for confirmation. Pull back down. That's gonna confirm that we have a lower high. So whatever happens from here is what happens. We're gonna focus on it though. All right. So what's the ticker you guys want to see on the list? We already have BA, Etsy, and Neo. Damn, I hate to say it, but Nvidia's in a good spot again. Yeah, if you mark from here, support, turn resistance, that's a really good break above. Mark previous day low, but also mark this level because it's a very good support, fake, resistance, and now it's kind of what our range is now. So these are our break levels. First target below. Let's back it out to the daily. Let's mark us some emerging candles because we know there's tons right here. Just because we're up here. Let's mark that one. Let's mark that one. Let's mark that one in this gap range. See, now we have kind of a base of our range that we're kind of basing out on the smaller time frames. Why I like this too is that's a very bullish candle. It might not have the greatest amount of volume in it, but open and close are pretty much just buyers. As you can see, when it closed, it was with buyers, so like that a lot. So it closed green, very nice. Push up, range trade push up. So looking for that. Let's see, what did I end up marking for above? Oh, I just got a bunch of below. How nice. There is this gap range we can start to mess with too when it gets up there. Not worried about it 100% just yet. But if it gets up to it, that's going to be a great play. So I'm going to say, yeah, I wasn't going to add Nvidia to the list, but I have to now. Yeah, hold up. Before we move any further, I saw a few people type this. Like, thank God T's doing good on earnings. If you guys are in calls on this, please take profit. Don't just, let this open and tank on you. I've seen this mentioned multiple times around multiple chats. So please, if you're in this and you are profiting when it opens, like, just get out. Stop trying to bag hold. And then people later will be like, why did I lose? Well, it's because you held. I'll check out Bob right after this ST. Thank you. I bet it does look good, though. We're going to say above 617.50. I don't really trust this as my break below. I'd prefer to play that one. I say that because it's past the like emerging of yesterday, as well as this like strong resistance that it was under for so long. Hey, what's up, D-Touch? Honestly, yeah, I guess we'll say that level. I think I'm gonna go with 611.50. I'm gonna make sure I set all these targets though, because I know they're here, and I don't want to miss them. 606. All right, so it's enough targets. Baba. I'm gonna guess we were talking about this gap range before. It seemed to have tried to hold, and then now it's going to fill, which that's almost as good as filling. So don't expect another red day. That could be what is reversal. Man, that's very clean though. Very nice gap range. Held above for a bit. Broke down below after retracing 100% of this candle. Very nice. All right, start over though. Just marking the most important emerging candles I can see. All right, that looks really good on Baba. I like the levels, and I don't just like the levels. I like the fact that I have a lot to go off of once the levels are broken. So here's our break above. I'll probably set this entire range as a break below. Here's first target below. Here's first target above. Hey, and thank you all for being here if you are still in the stream. It's amazing. I clearly see you are trying to grow. Glad to see that. All right, I'm going to leave the list on the screen real quick while I go and post this. I'll probably add more to you just during the day. We've had a pretty kick-ass week though, so I'm not trying to play any heavy positions. We've done really, really good lately. All right, what are you guys looking at? Tesla over 747? Yeah, Tesla's definitely trying to break out right before earnings. And there you go on Tesla. Watch above that. There's your targets. Watch below this. I'd probably target that worst case, but there's a lot more here. You got your main peak there. Another main one here, which I just marked the outside of that range, which is about right here. So I would target this entire range if you're using this as your break below. So that can be a good first target area. I only say that because you got good resistance and good support from yesterday. So there's a good little range right here. That's gonna look. That's gonna also lead to a lot of other plays. So don't be. I'm not trying to say closed-minded because it's not. It's just unaware. Be more open, I guess, is what I should say. What I mean by that is, if you see Tesla's about to break out, not everyone has an account for Tesla, and I get that. But there's an entire sector that correlates with this stock, so go check those out. Why did I call out FCell and FSR yesterday? And that's exactly why. That's most of the reason why. They had their own good TA, but Tesla breaking out just adds to that. So go check these when you're looking at that. There's a couple in here like ARC. I know you can go play ARC with Tesla. Tesla moves ARC. As you see, CHPT's up. Nice. Here's Driv. FSR got downgraded. I'm really glad we took profits. That was insane, though. I wasn't expecting that yesterday. I'd called this out yesterday in chat, and I'd called out a bunch of targets and stuff, and here's the first 2 targets. So I'm really glad we hit those before. Actually, no. 1510 was the second target, so sent off, sorry. I don't have F-Cell in here, and I should. They aren't directly EV, but I should leave them in here just because they are related to an EV company. This is the other signal we have open, though, with that play. The other signal that's open, too, is a solar play, which this is up to, so looking good on all that. But, yeah, back to this. I mean, look, KNDI's up, nice, LI. It's nice to go through here and check these out. I need to delete some of those. Neo, you see me covering Neo. You see Neo's tight range with Tesla trying to break out more. That's really good. Gives it more potential. Plugs up really nice. This is up for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons that plugs up. Multiple correlations with multiple good up percentages. Tesla, as you can see, about to break out. We already covered that. Workhorse. XPEV. This is one that I really like. But them and Neo only took a hit a little bit ago for short term just because of Ford. Just extra competition in China. But that shouldn't hit Tesla as hard as it should have hit them, which it did. That's how it worked out. So also look for a good recovery on this stock too. As you see, we had a downtrend, ended up breaking it. Broke our little short-term uptrend, and now we're kind of working our way in this range. But what I like about this is, yeah, we did break this line, but we didn't break this level of support here. So it might have broken this trend line, but it didn't go any lower from this move. So if anything, this is better for us. So I like that a lot. So XPEV, I'm super bullish on. I like all the sectors that you guys just keep hearing me repeat. I'm going to say this every day. These are really good sectors. Don't sleep on them. We're calling them out for a reason. Also looking for above this on the 4-hour. We got our good break above 22.10, so that's going to be looking really good. So that could push us up to right under 24. So look for an almost $2 move on DDD. If you guys want to play an even cheaper premium ticker that's related to the printer sector, is this one, an NDM. This is good for shares too. But as you can see, they're under 10. Yeah, I'm not going to look at Ride, but I'll go check out Can. Ooh, nice. I remember we were talking about this one yesterday, saying we want to see some continuation. And look at that. Very strong downtrend change. And you had rising volume. Look at that. Rising buyers from day to day. Let's see if we can get another one of those. Is this up? Yes. Nice. Good call out, Mythin. Yeah, guys, Mythin's been killing it in chat. If you guys want to come catch us trade live and stream trade and call out live and stuff, it's in our Discord. You just need any membership. Doesn't matter. Lifetime, basic, premium, doesn't matter. But we stream charts. We cover all the levels that we go over in here. We go over a lot more than what we, chart up and put on a list. Of course, people ask questions during the day, and we find new emerging plays during the day as it progresses. So, I would leave Can alone today unless it breaks 1556. Because look, if this is where its pre-market high is, it already almost made its move up to right there. So this, you got to be careful of that gap fill on Can. That's amazing, though. That could lead to such a big increase in price. That could just be a gap fill at first, but that could take it up to that staircase. Play your chef's zone on it. Got multiple levels to play to. But yeah, I think that's it for this pre-market stream. I appreciate everyone joining. If you could, leave me a like on this. It does, in fact, help the channel and the streams grow. We've been collecting more viewers here and there, so that's awesome. Not really looking forward to that. Just really got to get these pre-market streams going again. They were highly requested by people who are already in the chat, so very glad to be picking these back up again with all the streaming that we're doing now. I've been almost streaming 2 to 4 times a day on average now, so that's amazing. Definitely nothing to complain about, that's for sure. But please leave a like on the stream if you can. Definitely helpful. But I will see you guys in chat. If this has been helpful, make sure to go check out the other videos and playlists on my channel. We have almost, I think, over 200 videos now, so that's amazing. But we're almost to 2K as well, so make sure to keep getting your friends to subscribe and stuff. But I'll see you guys in chat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all.